The Red Cross is denying claims it's stockpiling its bushfire donations, insisting all the money will be spent this financial year and not on future disasters. Live to Julia Bradley, who is in Rappville for us. So, Julia, these accusations came that the Red Cross was perhaps going to only spend a third of the money on this disaster and have it for future disasters, but clarification this morning from the organisation.
That's right. We have seen the Red Cross come out today and deny these claims that under a third of the $95 million donated to the Red Cross Disaster Relief and Recovery Fund will go towards bushfire victims. They're saying that 100% of that money will be spent this financial year and none of it will be spent on future disasters. And take a listen to what the Estates Director had to say.
We know that we're only halfway through the bushfire season. So if we had a bushfire next month, we would want to be able to support those communities. So we've always said for our Disaster Relief and Recovery Fund, it's used to support Australian disasters that happened this year, which of course is bushfires this year, that we're all focused on. And we know that, we've got halfway through the bushfire season, so fingers crossed, but we know that there's a high risk of more people impacted.
It's a shame that those comments flow through to the volunteers who do a wonderful job. They were at the evacuation centre in Casino for our area 24 hours a day, and then when the evacuation centre was open down at Coracai, they were down there too, and I know that they go to other parts of Australia when there's disaster, so I hope it doesn't slander the volunteers who do a marvellous job in our community.
This is money that is desperately needed in communities like here in Rappville. It's been 3 months since bushfires decimated this community, destroying more than 40 properties in the region and even killing an elderly couple nearby. Just to walk around town and you'll see burnt out houses yet to be rebuilt, and it's pretty much a ghost town at this stage. A lot of people that have been affected by these bushfires have packed up and left and staying with family or friends, yet to find permanent accommodation. Many without power, without water, and the New South Wales Disaster Recovery Minister John Barilaro, he's admitted that the recovery efforts in the north of the state have been slower than expected, but he said the government is committed to the rebuild.
People have been critical that it's been too slow, and maybe they are right, but we went from the North Coast fires to the South Coast fires, and our focus has been on emergency, protecting life and community. But now we've hit the ground. As the Minister, my job is recovery, no more excuses, and we're getting a lot of processes underway.
The Red Cross has also doubled its cash assistance grants from $5,000 to $10,000 for anyone that has lost their homes to the bushfire crisis.